dragged after him, and reached a big, precipitous rock, in the face of which he had a large cave, and a damsel as beautiful as I ever saw came out, and stood in the door of the cave. He was handing the bodies to her, and she was taking a hold of them and putting them into the cave. As she took hold of each body she said, "Are you alive?" At last the giant took hold of me, and handed me into her, and said, "Keep them apart. He is a large body, and I will have him to breakfast the first day that I go from home." My best time was not when I heard the giant's sentence upon me. When he had eaten enough of the bodies, his dinner and supper, he lay down to sleep. When he began to snore, the damsel came to speak to me, and she told me that she was a king's daughter the giant had stolen away, and that she had no way of getting away from him. "I am now," she said, 7 years except 2 days with him, and there is a drawn sword between us. He dared not come nearer me than that till the 7 years should expire." I said to her, "Is there no way of killing him?" "It is not easy to kill him, but we will devise an expedient for killing him," said she. "Look at that pointed bar that he uses for roasting the bodies. At dead of night gather the embers of the fire together, and put the bar in the fire till it be red. Go, then, and thrust it into his eye with all your strength, and take care that he does not get hold of you, for if he does he will mince you as small as midges." I then went and gathered the embers together, and put the bar in the fire, and made it red, and thrust it into his eye, and from the cry that he gave I thought that the rock had split. The giant sprang to his feet and chased me through the cave in order to catch me, and I picked up a stone that lay on the floor of the cave, and pitched it into the sea, and it made a plumping noise. The bar was sticking in his eye all the time, thinking it was I that had sprung into the sea. He rushed to the mouth of the cave, and the bar struck against the door post of the cave, and knocked off his brain cap. The giant fell down cold and dead, and the damsel and I were 7 years and 7 days throwing him into the sea in pieces. I wedded the damsel, and a boy was born to us. After 7 years I started forth again. I gave her a gold ring, with my name on it, for the boy, and when he was old enough he was sent out to seek me. I then set off to the place where I fought the battle, and found the short spear where I left it, and I was very pleased that I found it, and that the ship was safe. I sailed a day's distance from that place, and entered a pretty bay that was there, hauled my ship up above the shore, and erected a hut there, in which I slept at night. When I rose next day I saw the ship making straight for the place where I was. When it struck the ground, a big, strong champion came out of it, and hauled it up, and if it did not surpass my ship it was not a whit inferior to it. And I said to him, "What impertinent fellow are you that has dared to haul up your ship alongside of my ship?" "I am Mknoskoiajaruka," said the champion, "going to seek the daughter of the king of the universe from Makonatra, son of the king of Lachlan." I saluted and welcomed him, and said to him, "I am your father, it is well that you have come." We passed the night cheerily in the hut. When I arose on the following day I saw another ship making straight for the place where I was, and a big, strong hero came out of it, and hauled it up alongside of our ships, and if it did not surpass them it was not a whit inferior to them. "What impertinent fellow are you that has dared to haul up your ship alongside of our ships?" Said I am, said he, the son of the wet mantle, going to seek the daughter of the king of the universe from Makonatra, son of the king of Lachlan. "I am your father, and this is your brother, it is well that you have come," said I. We passed the night together in the hut, my 2 sons and I. When I rose next day I saw another ship coming, and making straight for the place where I was, a big, strong champion sprang out of it, and hauled it up alongside of our ships, and if it was not higher than they, it was not lower. I went down where he was, and said to him, "What impertinent fellow are you that has dared to haul up your ship alongside of our ships?" "I am the son of the wet mantle," said he,